Today I'm going to be looking at some interesting photographs of Australia. Australia is a whole different world and these photos are here to prove it. So I've watched some videos like this before, looking at photographs that show the uniqueness of Australia, and I always find them quite interesting. So yeah, let's check this one out. We can see, I guess I'm not going to need these. Yeah, I've seen this one before, Wave Rock. Yeah, a very beautiful, interesting place. Tell me if you've been there. Camping in Australia. Again, I've watched videos about Australian birds. I mean, just looking at it, that's probably one of the most beautiful birds I've ever seen, how colourful it is. Tell me if you've ever been in that close contact with them, something like that. I mean, yeah, probably no other countries are you going to be able to camp and have beautiful birds like that just pop down and say hello. They're stunning, stunning birds. Sexy calendars in Australia. So we've got the women, the men, and some ripped kangaroos there. Why are kangaroos so ripped, man? It's quite strange to look at sometimes. On Australia, this land is cursed. The animals hop, not run. The birds run, not fly. The swans are black, not white. This land is cursed and I'll have nothing more to do with it. William Dampier's logbook as he sailed away from the west coast. I mean, it's a shame for him he never got to experience the beauty of Australia. Well, maybe he did and that's what sent him away, but yeah, interesting. Tell me, as an Australian, what do you think about that? Still a better receptionist than the one we had on check-in. Kangaroo just behind the reception desk. Again, there's no other country I go to see that. Well, honey, there's a kid on our bug. Is that some sort of stick insect? That thing is huge. An emu egg I found a few years back in Australia. So what emu eggs actually look like? Are they that colour? Why is everything so interesting? Meanwhile in Australia, yep. What kind of bird is that? Is that a cockatoo? No. Flushed all the cane toads out of my brother's dam. Some of them took the easy way out, hitching a ride on the back of a 3.5 metre python. Whoa. How and why? That some of the situations these animals in Australia get into is mind-blowing. I'm stuck in Europe because of COVID, and then my family took this photo and sent it back from their camping trip at the Skeens Creek, Victoria. Got a koala. So I guess, yeah, camping must be quite an interesting experience, getting to see all these this amazing wildlife. What's the most interesting wildlife you've seen if you go camping? This roo in a river. Just flexing there, man. That's definitely a shot for that calendar. This interesting plant is native to Australia. Oh, cool. It's in the shape of a bird. Just pan over to the left, Barry. Yeah, Barry's such an apt name as well for a koala. That kind of fits. Finally, something in Australia that doesn't want to kill me. Banana for sale. What is that? Some sort of baby lizard or gecko or something, is it? In Australia, this is why we check our shoes. Yeah, for sure, man. Jesus. It's so bloody hot here in Australia at the moment, and I wonder why birds weren't using our bird bath. Wow. Again, people have told me in the comments that the wildlife problem isn't as bad as people make out. This is how much food you can get for the cost of a packet of cigarettes in Australia. Is that true? Or is that just an exaggeration? I mean, it says $6 there for beef. How much is it for cigarettes in Australia? Escaped Loretta, a budgie. Don't expect thanks from Loretta. Squawks F off. Wow. The colours of Australia as well. Green and yellow, nice. Selling point for Aussie school. Whole school air conditioned. Enroll now. Yeah, man, I guess when the temperatures get up to those very, very high ones, that's a necessity. Rose-breasted cockatoo, aka pink and grey gala. So is gala just another name for cockatoo? I know that kind of stereotype saying from Australia, flaming gala. Is that something people say, or is that just in Neighbours or Home and Away or something like that? A 6-month-old baby kangaroo I'm raising is very impatient at bottle time. Wow. Do people actually raise baby kangaroos? Is that a thing? You know you're in Australia when the frogs eat snakes. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Typical roadside ditch in Australia. Crocodile just chewing a shark. How? Snakes active in this area. Please flush before use. Maybe I'll just hold on. Yeah. Too hot to keep changing sign. God good, sin bad, details inside. It's too hot for Jesus in Queensland. He came down through the fireplace and trashed the place, ate my bananas and jumped on me at 2 AM. Wow. Summer in Australia. Yeah, that's the same as in here in Malaysia, but it's humans that are finding every bit of shade to walk under. They did not find the $1.47 a litre e-musine. So is that still the price? I asked it in a previous video. What's the current price of petrol there? Rainbow wrasse caught off Christmas Island. Why are all the animals so colourful? There must be some sort of like scientific reason why things are like so bright and so colourful. If you do know, I have no idea. So if you do know, I'd love to actually know. Even got an orange eye. Two extremely cute and endangered barking geckos wearing up on my hand on a cold morning in Western Australia. These are the only two I've ever come across, so it's pretty awesome. Well, they are really cool. And they're like, I guess they're not dangerous, but like usually things with like lines like that, I would imagine would be quite dangerous or poisonous. March of the hairy caterpillars. Oh, that makes my skin crawl. Whatever your view on today, respect your neighbours. Jeez, that's a big boy. This tree in the Daintree Forest, Queensland. Nice. Again, is that like two trees joined together over a long period of time? Lizards in Australia. I've seen like a lizard that size driving here in Malaysia as well, just crossing the road in a little back road in the jungle one time actually. An emu just cruising around my rural town's little airport. Oh, I mean, that's again, it makes my skin feel weird when I see some of these animals. 40 degrees up north Vic today. Had a little visitor come down and smack the door with his tail before taking a dip in our pond. Yeah, even just the way they move in their like skin, man, the way it looks like it's been pulled over their body, it just kind of freaks me out as well. My daughter's boyfriend has been helping at his parents' farm in Kingaroy, Queensland. He took this shot when the sheep came up to say good day. These animals so intimidating. Why are you littering? I'm a jerk. I don't care about natural areas. Mummy still cleans up after me. All of the above. Why are you littering? Yeah, man. That's actually good answers for why people do that. I just never understand why people litter and throw their rubbish everywhere. Kind of annoys me. I see your possum outside your window and raise you our break and enter culprit last night. Is that a bunch of bananas that's taken? Australia, where even the hail can kill you? Like, I'm from Scotland and the weather's just terrible all the year. All year, every year, and I've never seen hailstones that big. How is that even possible? Is that like somewhere very south, like the ski resort type place of Melbourne, Victoria, or is it Tasmania, something like that? My physics teacher defended her house from bushfires by herself and then waited out the fire in her pool by using a scuba tank. Jeez, is that real? I've seen this one before actually, yeah, the new coat of arms for Australia. It's like perfect action shot. It's a blue ring octopus whose venom can result in death within minutes. Yeah, I've seen that in a few videos before. The person's just holding it like that. We'll be less activist if you'll be less SHIT. The kids are alright. Our cat came home after being missing in the fires for 7 nights. She's burnt but should live. We thought she was lost when the fire consumed most of our property, but the best feeling ever to walk out and see her alive. Well, yeah, man, terrible how the bushfires affect so many people in Australia, really. A seal chilling outside the Sydney Opera House, and it really is just chilling there as well. Kangaroos effing up your car since 1901. Again, yeah, that's definitely something you'll never see in, I guess, any other country. Things you don't get in other countries. Hand raised Joey's in the line at Bunnings. Going for a sausage sizzle. But again, like hand raised joy, so I guess people do actually look after baby kangaroos. Can you buy them as a pet? Is that a stupid question? I guess that's a stupid question. Maybe people just get them from the wild and take care of them. So I was just looking through my phone, and it turns out these good C's took some banger selfies after they took my drunk ass home. Bloody legends. After a blackout night, my mate woke up to a ripper selfie on his phone. Is that the police? Gee, so it's actually the police, man. Nice. Police took him home. Are the Australian police like nice then? Are they cool? Are they respected in Australia? Felt a tickle on my leg. My quokka selfie. So is that what that animal's called? A quokka? Never heard of that before. Guess that's good if you're ever playing that game. You need to guess animals that begin with letters. A Q. We've got a quokka. The whole world is short staffed. Please be kind to those that showed up. That's fair. Today I learned echidnas can swim. What is that? Is that like, yeah, mixed between a hedgehog and like, I don't know, what's the, like platypus or something? Picture from the plane window flying over the wildfires in Australia. Wow. Insane, man. Tell me if you've been affected by those wildfires. The most perfect koala. I will never get over living in a country where you can just stumble across this on the walk 10 minutes from the city. Yeah, so nice. The last Qantas 747 flight draws its spirit. Nice. Did that really happen? That's pretty interesting if it did. Was mowing the lawn and discovered this absolute unit of a stick insect. Why are stick insects so big there? Is that the only country where stick insects grow so big? I've never seen this anywhere else. Yeah, that's a platypus there. I see my first platypus in Hobart, Tasmania. At the Australian Embassy here in Beijing, no F's given going against public opinion. Well, is that because they got the Ukraine flag? Look at this cute Joey inspecting the camera lens. I also took this picture in Gorge Wildlife Park. Is that in like his mum's pouch, or is it just a weird angle? For all the naysayers who think the rest of us are paranoid, well man, if you just always got to be on edge, man, every time you put your shoe on or go to the toilet. Meanwhile in Australia, no doorbell, yell oi, C-U-N-T, really loud, excellent. Job satisfaction or your fire back, very good. Local fireys have a sense of humour. Is that what you call firemen, fireys? It does sound like quite an Australian way to describe them. Urang, well, the best photo of a kookaburra I've ever taken, or I've taken. Oh, here we go, man, this is what I'm talking about. I'm an American intern in Sydney. The office made me this spread of classic Australian goodies, not pictured, Cheezels, Milo and barbecue shapes, fairy bread. Yeah, what are these ones actually? Like the little coconut, is that the coconut kind of marshmallow one? Tim Tams, some gummies, cherry rape, what is that? Yeah, caramello koala. What are the cost of these days? Is it like one of the things that the prices went up quite a lot over the last couple of years? Yeah, nah, might hold off on cleaning the shed out. Almost 50 degrees Celsius. Bunnings really does sell everything. Jesus. Snake at the bottom there. A pile of manure has been dumped outside the Sydney headquarters of News Corp. Fair enough. What do you think about News Corp? What do you think about that organisation in Australia? How much do they control? Do they control the media there? I've seen some things like that. The whole, oh yeah, we've got the same one from earlier. News Corp. Yeah, tell me about that. Tell me about them. Stay safe out there. Man, nowhere's safe. It hit 45 degrees Celsius in our bay today, and my boyfriend got instantly branded by his seatbelt buckle getting into his car. It's already peeling. Even your car can injure you not being in an accident. Do other countries have this problem? Are the manufacturers doing this on purpose? Yeah, like I've had things like that before. Like, not so common. Is that like a common issue? What's the problem here? Is it the things being too big, or is it the plugs being not spaced far enough apart? Like, or is it just like an old one in this, and these are newer, so they're like they fit differently? Cool, man. Interesting pictures. Tell me what you think about them as Australian. Again, people tell me so much that you don't need to worry about the animals in Australia, but here, like, they're just hiding everywhere. Again, some beautiful, beautiful animals, and yeah, interesting look into Australian life. Tell me what you think about it. Thanks.